Alright, so it is next Thursday night. I was out here last Thursday. Last Thursday is when I ran that 14.5 right off the bat. Great, awesome. And then left it in second gear and then left it, or spun the tires on the last pass. So I'm out here again tonight just to make sure I can get a consistent 14.5. Like you saw in the earlier in the video, you know, once it gets later in the night and gets busy, the race cars just keep running. We never get to run. If you really want to come and get a lot of runs in, you got to go early in the night. So gates just open. I'm teched in, went ahead, aired tires out. I'm ready to go. All I'm waiting on now is for a staging lanes to open. So as soon as these staging lanes open, I'm gonna try to do 3-4 passes, hot lap it, and be done for the night. So hopefully I can get a couple 14.5s. So I don't know when our track started doing this. I've been coming to this track for years and years now, and only thing I've ever had to wear is just a helmet. Every track is different. It's kind of crazy how vastly different tracks are on their rules. Like this track, you have to wear a helmet. I went to a track down in Florida and you don't even have to wear a helmet if a car's slower than like a, I think it was 13 or 14, I can't remember. But if it's slower than like a 13 or 14, they don't even make you wear a helmet. This track, you'll have to wear a helmet no matter how slow the car is. But that's it. All of a sudden last week, they came up to me and asked me about a jacket. And I said, a jacket? I said, you mean I need a jacket? And he goes, yep. I'm like, in a 14-second car, I need a jacket. He goes, yep, everyone's supposed to have a jacket. So I don't have like an actual race jacket, but I just brought a long sleeve shirt to see if it would do this week. And sure enough, he asked me about a jacket. I said, well, I got a long sleeves. He said, okay, put it on. So good thing I did bring the shirt this week and just threw it on. I guess I'll be ordering a jacket though. I've thought about ordering one before, but there's really no point. But I don't know, I guess I could use it with some of the road course autocross stuff I do as well. That's the main reason why I thought about ordering one. So I guess I'll go ahead and be ordering a jacket in the near future. Get off the line. It looked it looked bad off the line with him next to me, but personally it actually felt really good off the line, I thought. So let's see. That reaction time was horrible. I know it was. God dang, that reaction was horrible. So it was Pro Tree. Braggin Rights is instant green. So I was trying not to watch the yellow lights, and I was just going when I saw green to try to practice for that instant green. That's horrible reaction.
If that's right.
Yeah, that's a new best 60 foot. 186. 186, 60 foot, 14.46, so a little fast there. But that was a new best 60. Cool. I mean, I'm only 0.04 of a second fast.
Yeah, right with that.
So, not terrible. Felt pretty good too, but it's better than the last one though. Yeah, it was a 186 on the first pass, 187 that time, but 14.46 to a 14.47. So it's consistent. It's a little too fast, but it's consistent. So I could either probably just lower the launch a little bit, maybe. Lower the launch a little, or add some weight to the car, one or the other. So 14.47, 14.46. I mean, it's running within a 300ths of where I need it to be at, so just a little too fast. I think I've got it on the track radio this time. Sorry. Actually felt like it spun a little bit that time. Hadn't spun all night. I launched it on the two-step again, but it felt like it might have spun that time. Just barely spun. Like I didn't pedal it or anything. It was just a little bit of a slip, but let's see. Yeah, I think it might have spun just ever so slightly. A 1960. 14.55.
10-1.
So, ran that 14.5. I need
Southeast
a little slower that time. but it's consistent. It spun that time, but I guarantee if it hadn't spun, that would have been another 14.4.
Good running Mustang.
Something high 14.4 something.
Russell Peterson out there with it.
But I thought about trying to launch it a little harder since it's been hooking tonight, and then it's spun there. So I'm not even going to bother trying to launch it any harder, because now I know I'm right at the traction limit of these tires. I need a better tire. Because like I said, I'm not launching as hard as I can. I could launch it with another approximately 400 RPMs in it. How was that reaction? I forgot to look at the reaction that time. 0.3. That's my best reaction all night on a Pro Tree. Alright, so the last run it spun just ever so slightly. So I dropped the tire pressure another 2 psi. So I shouldn't have to worry about spinning this time. I did have the tire pressure slightly higher than normal. So we'll see. Hopefully I'm dead on 14.5 this time. Been running a little. Been running slightly fast. The last one slightly slow. But I mean, all of them have been within a few hundredths of a second. Like I said, I wanted it to be a quick night, do a few runs, get out of here before it gets busy. I'm sitting in staging lanes for an hour, so I think that might be my last run of the night. I got 4 runs in already, so about 4 runs in within 45 minutes. Look at that. That's a new record. Like I said, that's the key to this track. You gotta get here early and just hot lap it. Thank you. .192 14.54, so exactly what I ran last week. Alright, well, I am hot lapping it. I can smell the brakes right now too. So I know everything's getting kind of hot, so if I wasn't hot lapping it, I'm pretty confident that would have been another 14, dead on 14.5 or 14.47, 14.48, something like that. So you know what? One last shot. One last pass. Let it cool down for a few minutes, and then I'll do one last pass to see if it brings that ET back down. So, we're on my buddy Rick Morris again this time, and his 2014 Mustang, and on his last pass, he just cut a perfect tree. A perfect 000 tree. Curious to see that reaction, because it looked like me and him almost dead left together. Alright, well that's going to be my last run for the night, but let's see what that was, because I want to see that reaction time. I totally guessed on the tree that time, because like I said, he cut a perfect reaction last pass. 35. Thank you. No, but not even a O, but that's my best reaction of the night though. A 0.28. Alright, so this is definitely a new record for number of passes and allotted time frame. I got 5 passes in just over an hour. Like an hour and 10 minutes I did 5 passes. Like I said, you gotta come early and be willing to hot lap it. But 14.46, 47. I spun a little bit, slipped the tires a little. 55, 54, and a 44. So it's not dead on. I'd like to see it a little more consistent. It used to be a little bit more consistent than that, but I'm happy with it. It's not bad. Mile per hour, clearly didn't read right the first time, but 91, 91, 92, 92. So, but I mean, it's pretty darn consistent. So, like I said, these 240, well, that one I spun a little. That one I assumed the car was getting pretty hot because I'd hot lapped it basically 4 laps or 4 passes then. So I sat, let it cool down for about 20 minutes or so, not too long, and then ran a 14.4. So yeah, it's running pretty consistent 14.4. So that was my best one. This is my best 60 though. I think my best 60 was the first one of the night, 186. 186, 87, 90, 86, 08. Nope, that one beat it by a thousandth of a second. 1868 to a, oh, never mind, ignore me. I was looking at my 330. I got only looking at the decimal places and was looking at my 330. So yeah, so 186 is my best 60 fun. That's a new personal best ever too. So not bad, not bad. Alright, so much better night at the track tonight. A lot happier with it. I was pretty happy I was able to get so many runs in. I'm happy with how consistent the car is running. Wish it was a little bit more consistent, but it's running consistent enough for me. So, yeah. Hopefully it's ready to go for Street Car Braggin Rights. At this point is what it is. We'll show up, see how it does. I'm still anxious to get a better tire on this though, because I really believe I could be, I feel pretty confident I could get a 14.2 out of this car the way it is. Because I was running, alright, I don't know how loud that was on the camera, so I was just waiting for that car to pass. I was running 14.4s at Mod Motor Nationals with the exhaust open, the air filter out, the back seat out. Now I'm running 14.4s now, but with the air filter in, the exhaust closed, full weight, the headlight in. So I feel pretty confident with those 14.4s I ran today that if I was to pull the headlight, pull the air filter, pull the back seat, open the exhaust, feel pretty confident it's at least a low 14.3, if not a 14.2. And again, with the better tire, I can launch it harder. So I feel 100% certain with a better tire plus all that stuff, easily a 14.2, maybe a 14.1. So, but that's not gonna happen before Street Car Braggin Rights. So I'm gonna run the 14.5 index. So, yep. Till next time.